Welcome back to Awesome Cars. Today we're going to do a lift on this Defender.
So I'm just about to open our new shocks up. They're from Sussex 4x4. So let's get these open there and see what we've got. Right, so all unboxed. We've got some really cool Galvy shock turrets. Very excited for these. And we've gone for just standard, you see, Terra Firma shocks for the front. And the Expedition, let's see if I can lift these with one arm. The big boys. Some Expedition Terra Firma shock for the 2-inch lift that we're doing today.
Just lower the axle down, take the spring out, should just pop straight out. Like that.
Next job for me is here. This is the front end. I've just got to take these front springs off just while the back end of it is just drying. I've put some Cure Rust on the bare metal there because I've just rubbed it all down, and just waiting for that to dry, then I can put some Lano-Care on.
Lano-Care provides a natural layer of protection that both eats rust and protects from the elements. We see the best results when the surface is clean and treated before use. Just brush or spray on and it works its magic. Use code AUTUMNCARS15 for a discount.
Taking off the front shocks and springs. Firstly, you've got to undo these 4 bolts, so you can see them up here. Like this. You also want to take this cover off under the bonnet. There's a few screws. They're quite awkward to get to, so you might want to persevere with that with the car on the floor. And then, so we undo these bolts, then we undo the actual bolt that's underneath. And I've got steering turned to the left so I can get to it from the back, because it kind of angles upwards a little bit. I think the bushes are completely failed in the bottom of this one. Didn't notice that before, so good thing we're changing them. Anyway, I think it's a 19 on the bottom. Get that in there. As you can see, the whole shock's turning when we do this. So ideally, Harriet Sussex 4x4 has one of these, and it's actually super good. Goes onto the shock, grips on, and only use this if you're replacing the shock, of course, which we are. These off. Right, so the bolts are all undone. Take this out the top. Feels like it's stuck at the back. Go all the way through. Okay, we're stuck.
So you've been training your whole life this month, can't push those shocks up. Use the strength. And you've got to be quick enough as well.
So, ta-da! Easy as that. As I was saying earlier, if you didn't want to use the pipe wrench on the body of the shock, there's a little flat point right here at the bottom. So you can put a spanner on it, across the bottom there, undo the nut. Right, next up, we're going to put some springs in the front of it. Unfortunately, the rear springs, hold on, I'll come around here. Rear springs, they're on. Rear shocks are on, big bore Terra Firmas, enormous great things. Unfortunately, the springs we have are actually incorrect. So these are the rear springs, but I think they're from a Defender 90, not a 110. So the actual diameter is smaller. So on a 110, they're actually a bit wider, like out here. Big things. So yeah, they don't fit, which is annoying. But yeah, it's easy to actually just swap them out, no problem. You just unbolt the bottom of the shock, take the wheel off obviously, and then basically the spring just pops out. It should be super easy. We'll do that next time. But the fronts, so that's a standard front, and that's a 2-inch lifted front, we believe. Right, I'm doing the turrets. We just slide them over the shock, bolt them up as much as you can. If you can hold them here while doing up the nylock on the top, that's excellent. And then you just use the spanner on the flat. I've treated all the areas, just rust proofed it, put a bit of Lano-Care on it. Next, let's get this on. The wrong way. If you have a helper, this job's even easier. One more. Bye-bye. Next up, the shock and the shock turret. Not meant to do that. Cut. Next we've got to put the bottom nut on the shock, which is actually quite difficult.
Make sure all the bolts are tight, put the wheels back on, lower it down on the floor. Job done.
Right guys, so we've achieved a lot today. What have we done? Suspension, which is a 2-inch lift, new grille, new bumpers, rock sliders, arches. What else have we done?
Just various other little bits, basically.
Yeah, loads of bits.
We're on a bit of a time constraint. It is 10 PM now, basically.
Yeah, we're ready to go home.
And we've been here since 8 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. But yeah, no, big thanks to Harry at Sussex 4x4. We've been here all day today. He's my brother too. Very, very skilled at what he does. So definitely if you're local or up for travelling a bit, bring your car here because it will be the best service you ever get.
Absolutely will.
Yeah. But thanks very much for watching and we hope to see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.